It's just about time for football once again. EA Sports is proud to bring you this exciting NFL broadcast. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth. We're getting set for the kickoff.
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
They'll get the ball here at the 41-yard line. First and 10. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time. They'll throw on first down. Short throw to the left. Drops the sure pick. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
And they use motion. Croyle looking to throw. Passes it. Brown intercepts it. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, 10 to go. Out of the gun. He drops back. Rifles it left with the catch. And he's hammered at the 29-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Brought down at the 27. They picked up a yard.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Shaw calls for motion left. Looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. How can you drop that? Davis was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line. Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Is there for the catch. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He gets his leg into this one. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 28-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Showing pass with 5 wide receivers. He drops back to pass. Pass is complete. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line. That reception is good for 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
And he's crushed at the 35. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He passes short. He's brought down at the 42, and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
They go with the toss. The defender gets him to the ground. The quarterback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
They go with the run. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop. That'll bring up third down. They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. The Chiefs are lining up to punt it away. Colquitt can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Colquitt punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. About 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. Houston goes with the ace set here. Gives it off. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. A couple of yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Fakes the run. He scrambles around. It's tipped and intercepted. Brought down at the 42. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Gonzalez, the man in motion. He throws left. And they get him at the 30. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Throws it. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Bo was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Johnson is the single setback.
Just won a 19-inch HD flat panel display for home or office.
Gonzalez moves in motion. Broyle hands off. He took a shot at the 22-yard line. Johnson gains 7 yards on that play. 3rd and 3 now. Ball on the 22-yard line. Ace backfield this time. Fakes to the back. There for the catch. Gets in for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
And here's the extra point. It's good. Kansas City is up by 4. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Jones fields it at the 3. Big hit there to bring him down. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. They'll come out in the shotgun. Drops back on first down, looking for a receiver. It's completed. And he's drilled at the 46-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. Green picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And he just got hammered. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He drops back. Fires deep, right side. Tipped away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. He fields it at the 17. Tackled around the 23-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Single set backfield. He looks to throw on first down. Passes to his left. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Johnson picks up a yard on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He gets to about the 41-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get it back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Play action. Looks down the field. He throws on the run. Knocked down. Poe was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to throw. He's running out of time. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Green gets the call. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play, and that makes it third down. Shaw lines up under center. He has two tight ends. Green on the give. He's tackled at the 32-yard line, and that was just enough for the first down.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
Drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. He makes a great open field tackle. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Sets up the play action, and he catches it. Knocked out around the 19-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
He's brought down at the 19. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
They go with the run. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to throw. Rifles it out there. And they get him at the 11. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. And it's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. The kick. He'll return it from the 3. Dropped at the 26-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. First down, looking to throw. Short pass to his left. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Croyle drops to throw. Gets it off. Interception. He's dropped at the 40, and he has had a terrible day throwing the ball so far.
Well, unless you're playing for the other team, I have no idea what's the matter with him today. He's throwing it right in their gut.
They go with the run. He's dropped for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. The Texans line up with an offset eye backfield. Looks to pass. Dumps it out left. He's brought down at the 37. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They come out with a big set. Croyle takes it back. He throws left. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 24-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Can't hit it. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. From their own 24-yard line. Nickel defense. Smith gets it on the inside. And they didn't get it. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a 1st down.
And defensively, they'll give you a run like that. I mean, it's 3rd down and long situation, and if you want to simply hand the ball off, take it. We'll let you punt the football, and we'll go back and drink some little water.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Jones fields it at the 22. Tackled around the 43-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. Gain of a handful. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 7-6. 2nd down and 5 to go.
Roger. Alert run. Let's go get it, baby. Come on, let's go. Get it back.
They'll go with the run once again. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Not much there, and so it'll be 3rd down. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
That's right, Lucy. That's hot, man.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
He punts it. He fields the punt at the 16. Brought down at the 17. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
They go with the fullback. Dropped behind the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Man in motion. Nice play fake. Goes out of bounds at the 16. Gain of 2. That'll make it 3rd down. Houston lines up with their prevent defense. Back to pass. Throws it. It's picked. Still on his feet. Hit hard at the 18-yard line. So they come up with another interception.
This is about the time where the quarterback comes walking off the field and one of his own defensive players will look at him and go, you want to try and throw one to our guys for once?
He looks to throw on 1st down. Dumps it out left. There for the reception. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Rolls right. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Booming kick. At the 30. And he's drilled. What a hit. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Johnson lines up as the single back. Johnson on the inside handoff. And they get him at about the 35-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 36. They line up in the I formation. He's dropped at the 42. They get 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down from their own 42-yard line. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Rifles this one out to the left. He's dropped in the open field. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
1st down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Kansas City comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Croyle drops back to pass. With the catch. He's brought down at the 33. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Brings this one in. Brought down at the 14. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the 1st.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
They give it to the tailback. And he's decleated at the 11. 3-yard gain by the running back.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
With the misdirection. He's dropped right around the 6-yard line. Johnson gets about 4 yards on the counter play. It's the 9th play of the drive. The Chiefs line up with 2 tight ends. The halfback with the carry. They will be short. Well, they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. They get him at the 30. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. The Texans come out in a single back formation. Hands it to the back. What a brutal hit. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 31. Schaub is under center. Single back formation this time. Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 33. That's a 2-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. Houston comes to the line with 3 wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45! We up. Tiger! Turbo, Simba.
He drops back. Surveys the field. Batted away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They hand it off. They tackle him for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Catch is made. Tackled at the 37. Gain of 10. From their own 37-yard line. 5 DBs on the field. Back to throw. Passes. Bats it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Escorted from the stadium.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. From the 15. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Come on, man. Hey, we got bark. 48. Tiger. Let's go.
Fakes the run. He's there for the catch. And he's knocked out at the 35. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. And it's completed. And they get him at the 42. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Green gets about a yard on the play. Houston lines up in the offset eye this time. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 44-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up fourth down. Tremendous play.
He gets it away. He fields the punt at the 60. He's dropped around the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Makes the reception. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. Only a yard from that pass play.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
Croyle will hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He drops back. He threw off his back foot. Down the sideline. And they get him at the 40. That was a nice play.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver read that one all the way and took advantage of the blitz to come up with a big-time play.
Good gain through the air will set him up with another 1st and 10. Single set backfield. Hands it off. He fights forward to about the 36. 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. Here's the kick. They get him at the 23-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it out. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. No gain, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 23-yard line. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Looks to pass. Looks down the field. Croyle has all day. Incomplete pass. Johnson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Houston lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Sets up the play action. And it's caught. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Nice play fake. Completed. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. Fumble on the play. Johnson gets his hand on it and scoops it up. They were extremely fortunate to get that one back after the fumble, Chris.
Yeah, they really were, because as an offensive player, very rarely are you looking at the ball. You're always focusing up the field, and then all of a sudden you hear those words, fumble! And you know 11 guys are honed in on the ball. Offense lucky to get that one back.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. From the 15. Tackled around the 31-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Houston sends a man in motion to the left. Short pass to his left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Shaw dropping back. Short throw to the left. This pass is incomplete. Green was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 34. Kansas City brings in their nickel package. He throws it. This one falls incomplete. Not much of an offensive series that time. 3 and out after the incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, and there is some cumulative effect of those 3 and out series, because they do tend to wear out your defense, which has to come right back out on the field now.
Gets the punt away. Robinson takes it at the 28, and they get him around the 36-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He looks to throw on 1st down. Defense closing in. Johnson dropped the wide open pass. Johnson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Croyle back in the shotgun. They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they lined up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. And he should have had that one. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Holtquist kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? He fields the punt at the 20. He's tackled at the 24-yard line, and he won't get very far on that return attempt.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
Drops back on first down. Throws on the run. Brought down at midfield. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
With show being the operative word there, it has been a show watching this guy from the beginning of his career.
They line up at the 50. The Texans come out in the ace formation. He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out left. He's brought down at the 40. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Shaw drops back to pass. Surveys the field. It's tipped. Walter was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Shaw comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Drops back. He throws a bullet across the middle. And they get him at the 22-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Passes to his left. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Just a little too much on that pass, and he overthrows the tight end.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Looks to pass. With the pass. And he caught it. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. Green lines up as the deep back. I formation. He drops back. Passes to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown.
I really don't know how you defend Andre Johnson. This guy's combination of size and speed and toughness has just made him so tough to cover. And as we begin to see better receivers around him and better talent around him, he is going to be more and more difficult to try and cover.
Set down. The kick is up. Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. From his own goal line. Dropped at the 28-yard line. The offense takes the field And we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Johnson on the give. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line. Johnson gains about a yard on the play. From their own 29-yard line. They come out in the nickel. Croyle drops back. Throws a bullet. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
And as we head to halftime, score is 27-10. The kick is away. Drilled at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Shaw sends a guy in motion to the right. He looks to throw on first down. With the throw, brings it in. And they get him at the 39-yard line.
I really wish more people knew about Andre Johnson. This guy is just a pure physical specimen that has all the attributes of a great, great receiver. Now, over the years, he just hasn't gotten the attention of a Randy Moss or a T.O. or one of these guys, but this is a special player in the NFL.
Sees a man, goes deep. Almost picked. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. Green gets 6 yards on the play. Walker is the single setback. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. It's dropped. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Punts it. He fields the punt at the 13. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 24-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Croyle is under center. 3-wide formation. He drops back. Short throw. And they get him at the 32-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
First down, looking to throw. Throws out to the right. Knocked down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Drops back to pass. Throws out left. And the defender intercepts it. He's dropped at the 45. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Brought down behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Daniels comes in motion. He drops back. Rifles it right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Shaw lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He's looking to throw. The pass is away. He's tackled at the 37. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's tackled at the 19. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Coyle drops back. Guns it to the middle. And they get him around the 31-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Johnson on the inside handoff. And he made a great open field tackle. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Looks to pass. With the pass. Brought down at the 49-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Coyle with the give. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. From the gun. He drops back, throws it short. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 44-yard line. Gain of 2.
Always a dangerous play when you get a wide receiver in the open field against man coverage, but that time the defense was there and made a nice open field tackle.
Coyle hands it off. He fights forward to about the 43, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Colquitt punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. 2 tight end set. Play fake. He tries to scramble. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well, so you have to give him those little throws.
He fights forward to about the 39. They get 3 yards on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Back to throw. Throws short. Brought down at the 42. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Back to pass. Throws off his back foot with the catch. And they get him around the 40-yard line. A decent game there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Shaw gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 38. Green picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Gain of 2.
Offset I formation in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. He lost yardage on the play. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. The defense is in the dime. Shaw will look to pass. Dumps it out left. He's dropped for a loss. Loss of a yard on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Gets it away cleanly. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20. Nickel defense. Johnson on the run. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. Gain of 7. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Croyle is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Passes to his left. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Drops back. Short pass to his left. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
The Chiefs come out in a single back formation. He drops back to pass. Is there for the catch. And they get him at the 46-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm.
Yeah, when you have an arm like that, you'd have confidence too. This guy thinks he can get it into anywhere.
They hand it off again. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 44. Croyle is back in the gun. Kansas City motions right. He drops back to pass. Pass is complete. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. The pass play gives them a gain of 6. From the 38-yard line. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger. On play action, looking for an open man. Goes out of bounds around the 35-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Sets up the play action. Throws while on the run, and it's picked. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31. Out of the I formation. Houston motions left. First down, looking to throw. Throws left. Defender tips it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
They'll give it off here. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Not maybe a couple of feet. That'll bring up 3rd down. They line up at the 31. Nickelback is in on this play. He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. He's pushed out at the 39-yard line. And he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
He punts it. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Pitch out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Drops back to pass. Passes the ball. There for the catch. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Passes it out. Reeves knocks it down. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Jones fields it at the 26. He's tackled at the 35. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They'll come out in the shotgun. Houston motions right.
Zebra!
Looking to throw. Guns it out. It's completed. Brought down at the 45. He was lucky the receiver came down with that ball.
That's the kind of faith that this guy has in his arm. He believes he can get it into tiny spots that nobody else can. What a big play that was.
He looks to throw on first down. Looks for a man open. Guns it left. Pass completed. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
He drops back. On the run, he throws it. Can't complete it. Walter was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up at the 34. Shaw is lined up under center. Two backs in the eye. Feeds it to the back. Gains his way to the 23-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Hand off to the right. Green fumbles. They get the turnover. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Johnson off the left side. Tackle around the 34-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 34. Kansas City is going with the offset eye backfield. Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. And they get him at the 50. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Croyle hands it off. Dropped behind the line. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run. So, at the end of 3, score is 30-10. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 48-yard line. One man in the backfield. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. And he catches it. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Croyle back to throw. Scans the field. Drops the easy pick. Bo was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. He's looking to throw. He throws it. Comes down with it. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on 4th down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
There's a play fake. He threw off his back foot. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 27-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Drops back to pass. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Brought down at about the 11. Gain of 9 on the play. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Again with the carry. Tackled right around the 8-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play. 8 yards for the score here. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. He throws short. Brings this one in. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 2. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Setting up play action. Catch is made. Just a superb effort there to find the fullback for the score.
All the great athletes out there on the field, and they throw it to the fullback for a touchdown.
And they line up for the extra point. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Jones fields it at the 3. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Schaub steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 backs behind him. Goes through his read. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
He drops back, throws it short. He's there for the catch, and they'll lose a yard on the play.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets the punt away. Robinson fields it at the 30. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Johnson on the handoff. Tackled at the 34. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 34. Croyle with 3 wide receivers. Looking to throw. With the hard throw out to his left. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Again, he'll get the call. And they get him at the 50. They picked up a yard.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. Around 5 yards on the throw that time.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Nice play fake. Rifles this one out to the middle. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
The Chiefs come out with the offset eye. Back to throw. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. First and 10. Ball on the 45. Single set backfield. They hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Again with the run. Tackled at the 45. And the halfback has nowhere to go. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 45. Shaw hands it off. What a shot! Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets it away cleanly. They down it at the 6. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
First down, looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Tipped pass. Bo was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From their own 6-yard line. Croyle lines up under center. Single back formation this time. Croyle back to pass. Looks for a man open. Oh, and he dropped it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Back to pass. He throws right. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 6. So the offense is held in check this time, 3 and out.
And you can see the emotion building on the defensive side now. Nothing jacks up a defense more than a 3 and out.
Holquit kicks it away. And did he ever get a hold of this one? Jones fields it at the 46. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Play action. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
On play action, looks down the field. Surtain picks it off. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
They line up at the 42. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. And they get him at the 45. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 45. Kansas City comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. He drops back, throws it out. Brought down at the 45. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. And a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up second down. The Chiefs line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Back to throw. Here's the throw. He's brought down around the 33-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Drops back on first down. Not much time to throw. He makes another reception on the drive, and they get him around the 14-yard line. Another solid game through the air by the quarterback. He's up over 400 yards now.
And you can almost see the smoke coming out of the back of the ball when he throws it. This guy has plenty of velocity. We talked to some of the receivers and sort of joking around about, oh, come on, you can catch the ball. You got the gloves. You got all the stuff. And one of them laughed and said, hey, you try it. This guy brings it.
Hoyle is lined up under center. Offense lines up in an I. Toss. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 8. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. Smith alone in the backfield. He drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the reception. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Short pass to his left. They tackle him for a loss. Well behind the line, looks like a loss of 6.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Little handoff. He's tackled at the 7. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. It falls incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 3 wideouts here. He drops back to pass. Makes the grab. And he scores. What a play! The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air.
Yeah, I always felt like with the rules the way they are today, that as long as you're executing as an offense and protecting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunities to make plays today, they've made them.
Lining up for the point after. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Gets a good kick here. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Shaw lines up in the shotgun.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Zebra!
He didn't get back to the line. Fullback had nowhere to go on that one.
It's not very often you see a fullback get tackled for a loss. Usually those are pretty direct route runs, so let's give the defense some credit. They got the penetration and made the play.
He drops back to pass. Gets the pass off. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Setting up play action. And it's caught. Great open field tackles. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Shaw will be dropped in the backfield. And that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Nice play fake. Dumps it out left. And he will lose yardage on the play. Loss of a couple on the completed pass.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Shaw with the fake. He scrambles away. It's picked off. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
He looks to throw on first down. Rockets it. Completed. Brought down around the 18-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Darling takes off in motion. Looking to throw. Fires it out. He makes another catch. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Proyle drops back. Throws middle. And they get him around the 5-yard line. They get about 4 yards on the pass and pick up a first down.
Very nice start to the drive. 3 first downs and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. The pocket is collapsing. Proyle gets sacked. Perfect time to bring extra rushers on the blitz that time.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Sets up the play action. Gets the pass away. It's picked off. That should wrap things up. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
First down now and 10 to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Green gets the handoff to the right. He's dropped at the 37. A 7-yard play. That brings up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They hand it off. Tackled at the 35. 3 yards on the run. From the 35-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. They go with the kneel down. Fourth down. The Texans are lining up to punt it away. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Texans 30, the Chiefs 24.